Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay guys, we are from group 7. We'll give explanation about syntax. The first, I will explain about the definition of syntax. According Robert and Fallin in 2001, syntax is a central component of human language. Language has often been characterized as systematic correlation between certain types of gesture and meaning. From the expert explanation above, we can conclude that syntax is a study of internal structure of sentence. In this case, it explains how words are arranged, become phrase and clause for constructing sentence. It's commonly we call structure. Structure manage how words can be combined with another for creating good sentence. Second, I will explain about the basic idea of syntax. There are two types of the basic idea of syntax. The first is word ordering and meaning. The order of word in a sentence or phrase is connected to its literal meaning. The basic underlying word order in an English sentence is subject, verb, object. And the second is ambiguity. There is factor determining what a sentence means. Consider the following example. The first example is, can you tell me the time? The sentence is ambiguous. It has more than one meaning because it can be used either as a straightforward question. Okay, for the next explanation will be continued by Delphi.
Okay, the next material, process structure. A. Lexical categories. In English, the main categories are nouns, verb, adjective, preposition, and adverb. B. Prasa categories. The prasa categories are built up from the lexical categories in the ways that we have already illustrated. The prasa categories are: A. Non-prasa is any prasa which can act as a complete subject object in a sentence. Example, the big red block. Most of the three churches. Okay, yang B, verb prasa is basically a verb plus its complement. Example, gave the parcel to the clean. Number C, prepositional. Prasa may be required, for instance, by a verb that it comes after to contain a particular preposition. D. Adjective prasa usually consists of single adjective, but it is possible for this to be accompanied by an indication of degree at some number of adverb as modifier, as in very commonly used. They are two parts of a sentence that are very important in analyzing syntax, namely prasa and clause. Number 1, prasa. A prasa is a group of words that have a function as a unit in a sentence. Prasa are divided into several, namely: A. Non-prasa. Non-prasa are derived from nouns that function as subject or object sentence. The non-prasa is a noun or pronominal which is preceded by a determined of or article, or a noun that is preceded by one or more adjective which are all preceded by the word clothing. Example, the doctor. The determined doctor noun. Example number 2, a beautiful girl. A determine beautiful adjective, girl noun. B. Verb phrase. The verb phrase is a phrase consisting of a combination of auxiliary verb with verb. The verb phrase is a verb that has a phrase. The verb phrase consists of a single phrase which is sometimes a combination of main verb and auxiliary verb, but specifiers, complement, and adjunct can also be added. Example: Binar has taken the job. Has auxiliary taken verb. Example number 2, he has been coming late every day. Has been auxiliary coming verb.
Okay guys, next, the adjective phrase. The adjective or adjective phrase are phrases different from adjective used to give noun or pronouns. For the examples, Tony lost his dark brown briefcase. Dark brown is adjective. Next, phrase adverbial or adverb phrase. Adverbial phrases are phrases that function as adverb used to describe verb. For the example, Mika usually get up early. Usually it is adverb. Next, prepositional phrase. For the example, the book on the bathroom floor is swollen from the steam shower. On the bathroom floor is a prepositional phrase. Clause. Free clause. Main clause is a free clause. Independent clause. Contained in a complex sentence. Complex sentence. First, independent clause. Free clause is a clause that has a complete structure and has the potential to become a major sentence. 2. Dependent clause. A bound clause is a clause that has an incomplete structure, usually accompanied by subordinative conjunction elements. A bound clause can also be defined as a clause that cannot stand alone as a perfect sentence, only has the potential as an imperfect sentence, judging from its function. This bound clause can be distinguished, namely, first, noun clause. The clause that acts as a noun is marked by the existence of words how and that. 2. Adjective clause. Bound clause that act as adjective are marked by the relative pronouns, namely who, which, whose, and that. 3. Adverbial clause. Bound clauses that act as adverbial are characterized by subordinate conjunction. Okay, conclusion. The syntax of a language is the set of properties which determine the construction of sentence in that language. If a sentence is constructed according to those properties, it is well formed or grammatical. If a sentence is construction in violation of those properties, it is ill-formed or ungrammatical. The study of syntax involves uncovering those properties of language which are involved in the construction of grammatical sentence in particular language. Syntax is the system of rules and categories that allows words to be combined to the form of sentence. The data that linguists use to study syntax consists primarily of judgment about grammatically of individual sentence. Roughly speaking, a sentence is considered grammatical if speaker judge it to be a possible sentence to their language. Thank you.